In this lesson, we're going to look at Take One brochures. Take One brochures are brochures that are in a box that you put on a counter in a retail or a merchant store so that their customers can take the brochure and end up contacting you if they have an interest. The Take One brochure is a self-generated, it's a small mailback piece that you place in a Take One dispenser in a high volume traffic area like a grocery store, pharmacy, dry cleaners, convenience store. People drop the reply card in the mail. You should receive it in 2 or 3 days. And you typically do this as a part of your walk and talk. So for example, in between appointments, you would stop at strip malls and walk into the businesses and use the script to put the Take One brochure in a box on their counter, get the store owner's permission to leave it there for their customers. Then you would mark that on your control sheet, and then that would become part of your normal route. So whenever you make an appointment in that area, you go by and service your Take One brochures. These response cards should be worked as soon as possible. Remember, this is an emotional reaction. This is an impulse reaction. People are standing at the counter. They see the Take One brochure. It addresses the dominant buying motive. They pick up the brochure. They read it. Maybe at a dentist office or a doctor's office. They fill the card out, drop it in the mailbox on the way out. So they are looking for a solution at the time that was on their mind, and it's important that you contact them very, very quickly. It's very disturbing to prospects when a salesperson does not respond promptly after the prospect has put the effort in to mail that card to them. So you need to see that receiving that card as an active interest in the product or service that you were marketing. Typically, that Take One brochure only addresses one product at a time. That's why we classify it as target marketing. You begin with this product, but it is only the door opener. By doing a proper job of fact finding, you can discover other needs. Go to our fact finder training to get some tips on how to do the fact finder. And that activity will help put you in front of more prospects. You're driving to the appointment anyway. You might as well leave early enough to be able to stop at strip malls along the way. Remember, if there's an average of 10 businesses in each strip mall, and the average small business employs 5 people, that's 50 people you can get in front of. So the advantage of putting the Take One brochures in these small businesses is it gets you in front of the business owner, their employees, and their floor traffic. You want to blend it with your other activities, but Take Ones can help keep your momentum going. So as you're stopping at strip malls in between appointments, you want to look for a location to place that Take One brochure in that business as soon as you walk in. You want to ask for the owner. You want to compliment the business owner on their store, and then you want to learn the Take One script. You want to make sure that your behavior is congruent with your words. So I'm going to say, hi, I'm Lloyd Lofton with ABC Marketing, and I want to get your permission to leave this information to help your customers improve or save on this product or service. So for example, if you're doing insurance, I want to get your permission to leave these brochure here for your customers so they can get more benefits for less cost on their health care, or whatever your product or service is. And you want to make sure your behavior is congruent with your words. So for example, when you say, I want to get your permission to leave this information, you want to take your box with the Take One brochures already in it and set it right there in that spot. Eye contact is crucial, and as soon as you say, I want to get your permission to leave this information, you break eye contact, you look where you're leaving the brochure, and you set the Take One box down. When the owner asks what it is, you've already put the box down, and you step over to the owner, make eye contact. So what we do is we put these small Take One stands out, and when the small business owner like yourself comes in, they can pick up a card, fill it out, and see if we can help them out with their whatever the product or services you're marketing. Now, do you mind if I put this small Take One here, and then you put your hand back on it and just touch it? Then you say thank you. When he nods or says yes, you thank him as you step backwards and start leaving. When the owner expresses an interest, you should get his business card. Then you can gather additional information at that time, or you can call back to put together a program for him. So it gives you an opportunity to create a conversation. It gives you an opportunity to uncover needs he might have or his employees might have. It also gives you the opportunity to ask the name of the business owner next door and use third-party credibility to get in the business next door. Now, what do you say when you contact the response card? We say, hello, may I speak with John? John, thank you. John, my name is Lloyd Lofton. I'm with ABC Marketing. I'm calling because you returned one of our mailers concerning whatever your product or service is. I'm calling to let you know I'm going to be in your area this week. And John, I can see you on, you state the day and time. Will you be in then? If they say no, they won't be in then, when will you be in? Remember, your job here is to get an appointment. The reason that I have the word then bolded because it takes their mind of where they would normally think of an objection and put that sales resistance gear shift in neutral, and they're thinking about that date and time and whether they'll be in or not whether they're interested in talking to you about the product or service. This is not an opportunity for you to sell over the phone unless that's how you get business. It's a time for you to actually schedule an appointment. And even if you do sell over the phone, you want to sell the appointment. Whether you're meeting with them in person or you're going to sell them over the phone, you want to sell the appointments. You want to schedule a time when their mind is open, their time is free, and they can concentrate on the conversation. Go back through this training again. Make sure that you got that sales script down in your mind really good. Make sure you understand the part about making sure your behavior is congruent with your words. And if you're looking for more scripts, go to the scripts training and find some additional scripts.